Hi, Karen. First of all, thank you for meeting with me and having given this interview. We really appreciate that. I know it's been about a month now since your debut on the WEC against Rob McCullough. Can you please let us know what you've been doing since then, and talk a little bit about the fight as well. How did it feel having your debut on such a big event against such a big name?
It's been a month. It's pretty cool. I got my name out there real fast because of the hype behind the whole thing, and I'm just real happy. I'm just trying to live this through right now, and I haven't been really training too much after the fight, but I'm getting back into training, and most likely I'll be fighting again in March. But the fight, man, I took it on really short notice. I took it on like 28 days notice. I had a pretty good training camp getting ready for the fight. But the fight, it's really a good fight, man. It's real cautious. I didn't want to get surprised by any of his heavy hands. So I played it really safe. And looking back on the video now, I see how it was kind of a close fight. But I just wanted to play it really safe. I felt like after the second round, I felt like I had the fight won. So I played the third round really safe. But for sure, but the thing was, I came into the fight with two cuts, one on this side and one on this side. The one cut I got the day I found out about the fight, and the other one I got it 2 weeks out, so I was real cautious and didn't want any of the cuts to open up because it would lead to a stoppage of the fight. But
on that note, we've known you for a while, and we know you as a judo guy. Training out of Gokors and grappler, judo, sambo, all that stuff. But and we were all expecting to see you do more judo, do more grappling in that fight against McCullough. But we saw very, very, very little of that. I mean, most of the fight was basically a stand-up boxing match, which you looked really, really well in as well. Can you tell us what was behind that? I mean, I think everybody I spoke to wanted to know why you didn't take him down, or why you didn't do more grappling and judo with him.
Coming into this fight, I told everybody that I was most likely going to stand up with them, and I would see how my stand-up does go with them, and if I see that he does have a really big advantage on the stand-up, I would go to the ground. But no one really believed me. Everybody thought I would go in for the shoot and take him down and use grappling to win the fight. But I feel real comfortable with my striking. I'm really confident in my striking. And I'm a pretty good wrestler. I'm a pretty good judo guy too. Mostly wrestling, and my grappling's really good too. It's just the thing is, going into such a big show, knowing that you're on national TV and you're going up against a former champ, somebody that knows what he's doing. The smallest mistake could lead to real bad stuff, so you're real cautious. But I've been striking longer than I've been grappling. So I've started in karate since I was 5 years old. Moved on to taekwondo. Got my black belts in taekwondo and karate, and then after all of that, I did boxing at the age of 13. And then from like 15 and 16, I started grappling and doing judo. So I've been mostly a striker my life. So,
Well, let me ask you this: before your fight, I've known you for a while now, right when your fight was announced, I should say, I went on a lot of the blog sites, and the only thing people were talking about was your name.
Was my name.
Was your name. And everybody was saying, how low has Rob McCullough sunk that he has to fight a girl? Well, I think you proved everybody wrong, and there was a lot of commentary on it. Can you, for everybody out there, can you please tell us how to pronounce your name?
The thing is, it's really cool to go on the internet and see what people have to say about you. And I pretty much have read just about every comment that has been left about me. There's been a couple of really cool guys that have said a lot of really good things about me. Don't know all of their names, but one guy was really fighting for me on SureDog. And Joe Rogan had a lot of really good stuff to say about me. But most of the people don't know, seeing Karen, how they probably haven't seen any guy with the name Karen. So,
right, and don't forget to tell everybody the nickname I came up with for you.
Which one was that?
Karen, I don't hit like a girl, Darabedyan.
Yeah, the thing is, my name is spelled Karen, but it's pronounced Karen. So, I mean, I've been teased throughout school, so I mean, I'm fine with anybody calling me. It didn't really bother me, but thing was, I mean, the first comment I saw was one guy who said, Razor Rob's been reduced to fighting a girl now, so I'm like, holy crap. So it's pretty cool, man.
Well, tell us a little bit about, I know one of the guys you train with and have trained with for a long time, Manny Gamburian, was the co-main event of that fight card. And I asked him this question as well, and he had nothing but nice things to say about it. I want to ask you the same question, which is, how did that feel, being on such a major event and having such a good friend, training partner, be the fight that came right after yours? What was that experience like?
Oh, we're like brothers, man. We go back so long. I mean, we sweat, we bleed, we do everything together. So I mean, having such a strong support from him, being there, just throughout weigh-ins, through the fight, being in the same locker room, I mean, just gave me a whole different thing. I felt real good going into the fight, and training camp was great. I mean, he's been around for so long. He went from the UFC, now he's fighting in the WEC, and so I mean, having him by my side like that, I mean, it's just a really big plus. So always happy to have him there.
Karin, thank you very much. I know this was short notice. I'm glad to see you're getting back into training and getting ready for. When did you say you're fighting again?
Most likely March 6th. So.
But that's not confirmed yet.
It's not confirmed. But I think it's like 75%, 80%. So I'm most likely gonna be on the March card, and look for me then. And if you guys have any questions, anything you guys want to find out about me, go to kdmma.com or my first name and my last name, Darabedyan.com, and you guys can check me out through there. You guys could email me. March 6th most likely, so check me out.
Great, Karin. Thank you again very much.
Thank you to High Fighters Anonymous. Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Thank you, and good luck again. If there's anything else we can do for you, let me know. I'm sure you've made a lot of new fans from the last fight, and I think everybody's looking forward to see how you're going to fare in your next fight. Again, Karin, thank you very much, and remember, everybody, it's Karin, not Karen.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you.